Many library databases or searchable collections of materials use controlled vocabulary to help researchers find the resources they need. The controlled vocabulary is created and maintained by the database provider and often shows up as subjects or subject headings that are associated with each article. To do advanced research in your field, you'll want to be aware of this vocabulary and use it to your advantage. I will take a look at an example in the database APA PsycInfo, an important database for psychology, education, and other social sciences disciplines. To get started, go to the library's homepage and select Databases. Select Psychology in the All Subjects drop-down menu, and then choose APA PsycInfo. I'll complete a search for sleep deprivation and emotions. You'll notice that under each result is a list of subjects. These subjects represent the controlled vocabulary that have been assigned to each article. You may find a term that better represents one of your search terms, or even see a new subject you would like to add to your search. In this search, I see the term emotional regulation, and that is more specifically the topic I am interested in. I'll replace emotions with emotional regulation. Note that it can be helpful to apply quotation marks around the exact phrases. They keep the words together as an exact phrase. You can take an even more in-depth look at the subject terms in the APA Thesaurus, linked in the toolbar at the top of the page. Most databases have a resource like this that helps you navigate its controlled vocabulary. Note that each database has its own vocabulary, so a term that is considered a subject term here in PsycInfo may not be a subject term in another database, such as the education database ERIC. I'll look up emotions to see what options are available. There are several valuable pieces of information that appear in the entry for emotions. The year the term was introduced appears, which can be really interesting if you're looking at the history of a particular concept in your field. The scope note is also helpful for seeing what the term refers to. It may even give advice. For example, in this case, it directs me to use a more specific term if possible, and to use animal emotionality for non-human subjects. Under narrower terms, you can see the specific term I chose, emotional regulation. Note that the blue terms are subject terms. When you see used for here at the bottom and the word feelings in black, that means that feelings is not a great search term. It'd be better to use emotions or one of the other subject terms on this page. Sometimes the thesaurus can lag behind on new terms introduced to the field. However, that may be changing. The terms COVID-19 and coronavirus appeared fairly quickly in 2020. Notice that the scope note gives helpful context for the term. Hopefully, knowing more about using the thesaurus and subject terms will help improve your searches. If you are having any trouble with this or any other part of the research process, please contact us using the Ask a Librarian services. Chat, call, text, email, or stop by the reference desk on the first floor of Bracken Library. You may also make an appointment to meet with a librarian online or in person.